You're a good student. Okay, hello everybody. It's the Papa from the Papa's Kitchen. I don't know about you, but I'm out of breath. It's near the end of the day.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday that we're recording this. We've got something tonight to go to. We've been errands all day and then working at the desk.
Got something tomorrow night.
I'm stressed. I'm just stressed. I don't know what.
Don't be stressed.
Well, I know. But anyhow,
it's not stress cooking though.
it isn't.
Like
No, I don't mind. And I thought, you know what? I need to do something quick and good and tasty. And this recipe that I'm going to do for you tonight, babe, is something I did like 7-8 years ago when we first moved here. I don't think I've repeated it, but we liked it.
Yes.
And it was when I first started cooking, I tried this recipe. And so I'm using shrimp, okay? I didn't mean to touch the shrimp. Oh, man. No, well, I was going to actually put a glove on with the shrimp because
it's not good to touch raw shrimp?
I don't know that it's good or bad. I don't like the smell it leaves on my hand, so that's why I at least put one glove on.
The onion's smelling pretty strong right about now.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
Yes.
So I am going to put one glove on and just try to touch with that. But I'm doing shrimp, and I've got about 12 ounces of shrimp there. And in our freezer was a bag of 2 pounds of shrimp from Sam's that we had bought, and I haven't used it yet. Opened it up. I took about 12 ounces out. So that's, I don't know, what, 14 or so, and they're medium-sized shrimp. They were raw, they're raw, but they had the tails on. So I pulled the tails off already, but they're deveined and ready to cook, and they're going to be great. I'm doing a side, I'll do the whole meal. I'm doing a side here of just a little bit of Yukon potatoes that we're going to roast. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to do something that's not in the recipe, but we've got some tomatoes that Susan just picked right off of our garden thing, and they're nice, they're so cute. And so I'm going to split these in the middle of the roasting of the potatoes, put these on the sheet with a little olive oil. This recipe uses the poblano peppers, and we're going to take the seeds out of the ribs, but that's going to be good. It uses the juice and some zest from an orange, uses a little bit of lemon, uses some salt and pepper, and by the way, I'm using Sergio's seasoning, which I'm going to talk more about this at another time, but I have fallen in love with this. It's from the Golden Steer out in Las Vegas. It's their seasoning blend. This is their salt blend. So instead of doing the salt and the pepper and everything, I started using this during the holidays, and I love it. I got more, and I'm going to put a link up for everybody. But that is wonderful. It has the salt, it has a little bit of thyme, garlic, that kind of stuff, and it's very good. A little bit of red onion. The recipe calls for one whole one, but I cut this one in half because they were so big when I bought them. I don't want that much onion.
They're strong.
So this is a very easy meal, and it's healthy, and it tastes good. So I'm going to get started here, and we're going to eat in about 25 minutes.
Sounds like a good Monday night dinner.
It's a good Monday night. My oven's at 400 degrees. It's preheating. I've got my sheet pan in there, actually, preheating in the oven. I'm going to do these potatoes here in a second, and while those are cooking in the oven, I'm going to do the rest of the stuff. So it'll go pretty quick.
Good.
So you want to watch and film. So anyhow, just one more potato to do. I take the ends off all the time and just put those away. And then I've been really working on my knife skills. I'm trying to get, it calls for about 1/4 of an inch of these slices, and I'm trying to be more uniform in my cutting. I think it's what I read, it's the mark of a good chef, but it takes years of practice, and I don't have years. But anyhow.
And I think you're not supposed to put your finger on the top of the blade.
No, and I'm supposed to hold like that, but I'm not messing around.
I switched the other day because I was watching somebody.
Oh yeah. So anyhow, let me pull this out, and I'm going to get these going. And I've got the parchment paper already in there, actually. And all I want to do is, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to
put them in a bowl first.
Put them in a little bowl, yeah. And we'll mess them around here. In fact, let me do this. I'll do it in there.
Here, let me get these little tomato tops off.
Well, on the tomatoes, I'm going to split them, I think.
Later?
Yeah, and I'm going to do them. I have to turn these potatoes over halfway through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when I do the turn, I'll come back and I'll put the tomatoes on.
You know what's so cool about our garden is that nothing is sprayed ever.
No, that's what's so
We
nice.
do use some fertilizer in the water.
Yeah,
And most of it though is to keep down the algae buildup.
algae, that's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and so I did a little bit of olive oil on this, and now I'm going to spread this out on my tray, and the best I can here. And I like to try to get them so they're all by themselves. But
Careful that tray.
I will. I'll be very
flip
careful.
over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We've been
I've had
having
some
accidents.
accents lately. I spilled a cup of. We were out with friends last night, and I spilled a cup of cream. Now we were out on the patio of a coffee place, and my hand starts shaking. And I don't know what my deal is. Well, I do know what my deal is, but nothing I can do about it. So.
No, and when you're tired, it's worse.
And when I'm tired, end of the day. And I'm not real rested right now, but hey, a good meal is gonna.
Hey, when you're almost 70.
No, we're not talking about that. And I'm not almost 70. I'm not even 69 yet.
No, but it's soon.
Yeah, it's coming
I
soon,
mean, by the time people see this video, you will be 69.
Yeah, that's true. It's very quick. Man,
Yeah.
I don't like the thought of that.
69?
Yeah.
Well, you better live it up, because 70 comes after that.
It's another decade. And then after that, it's the 80s. Oh,
No,
gosh.
don't get too far down the road.
I'm not going to. I'm not even going to think about that.
No.
All right, and then I do the Sergio seasoning. Whoop, my hands are a little wet. And all I'm going to do is just sprinkle this on here like this. And what I like about Sergio's, they have other spices that you can use, and even have beautiful compound butters. And I'm going to do more of that with steak, and I'll show you that. But when you do the Sergio's here, from Golden Steer, I should say, that's the place. The salt, you do the salt, and then the salt's taken care of. Then you can add other spices and not have to worry about, the saltiness. You got it already done. So let me set a timer with Alexa. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Oh man.
Starting now.
She wasn't paying attention. I tell you. Okay, and then in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of oil, drizzle oil in here, just a little bit like that, and I'm going to start heating this up. And then what I want to do, I want to take the poblano, and I'm going to slice the end off, and then this here, and then I'm going to bring it down the middle, and I'm going to take my little paring knife, and I'm going to just take out the ribs and any of the seeds. The seeds are where the hot is.
Yeah, but they're not that.
And poblano's not that bad. In fact, I love what you showed me here. Let me show everybody. Off of our, not only did we get tomatoes, and we got some of this chard and all this sort of stuff that you can see here, we also got our first jalapeno pepper. I'm so excited. I'll do something with that. But I want to take all of the white ribs out, and I want to take the seeds out like that. We're going to just clean this up. And then all I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to slice this thin, and then we're going to cook this. So let's just do it this way. And I like the big pieces, so I'm going to just sort of slice it like that. I should have a serrated knife. It would dig better. Well, you see my knife slipping a little bit.
And how are your book sales going?
Oh man, we had to order more books. I mean, it was just nuts. All the pre-orders that came in January are gone, totally gone, and were spoken for. The publisher called and said we got to order more books, so that's what we
exciting.
did. It is exciting. We're very excited about it.
Yeah.
So I guess Amazon wants 2,000 books themselves. So
Wow.
unbelievable. And of course, most Amazon you can do then if you're overseas, you can get the book that way then through your Amazon, because doing it through our distributor, I will admit, it will be expensive, and you don't want that. So anyhow, there we go. They're going to start cooking those, and we're going to cook those for about 5 minutes or so until they're soft. That's what we want, basically, is all we're looking for. That is going to be good. And then we're going to add, and let me get my bowl here.
Let me make sure people understand what you said. Ordering through Amazon when you're overseas makes it cheaper because of the shipping.
Oh, the shipping, yeah. If we have to ship from the U.S.
Yeah.
through our distributor, oh my goodness, it kills. I mean, it's just nuts.
Overseas.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm actually even taking, in a few weeks, I'm going to Singapore, taking a whole box of 100 books. We're doing a parenting conference there that I'm speaking at. I'm going to have a book table, and I'm doing 100 books, but I can take them as luggage, and it saves money because, I mean, just it's crazy. So we're going to watch this, and I'm also going to get some red onion ready. And I'm going to, again, slice this sort of thin, and we're going to use the rings, and I really love red onion. In fact, I just got done making, Sue, you're going to love it, some pickled onions.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right, you're just going to put the onions in with it?
Not until
Peppers?
that's cooked, and then I'll do the onions next, yeah.
All right.
I want this big old piece. Okay, as you can see now, these are softened. It's been going for about 4 minutes maybe. And they're getting a little char on them. That's what I actually want. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in my onions. I like to break them up, and or you can do it when you put them in, whatever. And I start doing those. And again, I'll do those for about 5 minutes until they are softened. Alexa, stop. And I need to go back there and turn that over.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, if you don't mind, just take a,
Turn them over?
Yeah, turn them over. And then, listen, we're gonna put these little cherry tomatoes on there, eh?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So let me get
Cut
these
'em up.
ready. I'm gonna cut them for you, cut them in half. Okay, and here, these got a little oil on them, so they will do very well as well. Thank you for doing that, appreciate it.
Well, I gotta do more than just film.
No, you're doing great, you're doing great. You're a good student. All right, what I'm doing now is I'm getting ready for the next stage, and it's going to be some real thinly sliced couple cloves of garlic. I'm also going to take the zest off of the orange. That will take just a second. I'm going to cut the orange in half, and I'm going to take half of the orange, the juice of half of the orange, and put it in here while I'm cooking here this next stage, and I'll show you. It goes real fast. The only thing that I didn't have that it called for was fresh oregano. I don't have any. About a quarter of an ounce of fresh oregano. But I'll tell you what, just use a little bit of the spice and you'll be fine. Get those softened up. So that's coming along really, really, really good. So I'm happy about that. And then what I want to do is let me cut my orange here. Oh, by the way, always do this before you cut anything as it relates to that. Always zest first, because you'll never have zested it once it's been messed with. Let's get the zest over, and I really don't need a lot of zest.
Okay, I heard something the other day.
Okay.
So I heard that you're supposed to rub this on it, like hold it the other way.
What?
Watch. You hold it like
Hey,
this.
watch, I got zest in here. I don't want to lose that.
You go like this.
Oh, well, you could, I guess.
And that's much easier.
I see. Well, then it goes, well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I
there
just
you go.
like to. I'm used to it. I have to practice.
See, I know
no, you
better.
got it. You got it. You got it. I just need to practice.
Not that
it.
way. No.
I like this. I know you. Folks, there's the poll. Who does it Susan's way? Who does it my way?
Well, you need to look up, see the way you're supposed to do it.
I watch chefs do this way.
Not that way. I guarantee you they do it the other way.
Well, my gal, Ina Garten, does it this way.
She
so
does?
Don't you tell me, yeah.
I guess it's however you want to do it. Seemed much easier to me
I'm
the other
sure
way.
it did. Okay, let me finish this up and I'll come right back. Okay, and so now, look at, I'm gonna add in, it's all soft, I'm gonna add in my rest of my deals. I've got a couple of cloves of garlic, thinly sliced here.
Oh, I see you added something else to that.
To the pile, yes I did.
Yes.
And this is really this combination, oh let me turn this back on. This is that wonderful combination of sweet and sort of tangy.
Salty.
Yeah, salty. I've got about 2 ounces of green olives, just sliced thin. Green olives go in there. And then I've got the juice of the orange, half of the orange. I'll do the other half in a little bit. And I want to put in some oregano. And I'm gonna do that like this, not too much right there. And then I want also some salt and pepper, and I'm gonna just use some Sergio's again. There we go. And then just stir that around, and then let this cook now for about 2 to 3 minutes and get all those flavors blended in. It's really good. It's a big piece of onion. Let me see. There we go. That one too. There we go.
Looks great.
Oh yeah. It's really good. Okay. So we're gonna let that come up for about 2 minutes, and then what I'm going to do, let me find a bowl that I can put this in. Yeah, there we go. And we'll put this in the bowl, and then we're gonna take this out in here, hold it over here. Then I'm going to, same pan, I'm going to cook my shrimp for a couple of minutes, and it's just all gonna turn out just great. So here, and here's some more olives. I don't want anybody to not feel like they're appreciated here.
Oh, and you didn't use all the tomatoes. There's 3 more.
Oh, I didn't see them. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I might have to eat one.
Try it. Here. Great. Oh, does this smell delicious. Okay.
Good.
Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and we're going to put it in here just like this.
Is that?
That's this thing because there's nothing on top. I'm going to add another little bit of oil. Same pan. It's got all those flavors in there. There's nothing going to hurt this at all. And we're going to let that heat up just for a second. And we're going to cook our shrimp real quick. And all I want to do is cook the shrimp until they get opaque. And you can tell they're done, kind of thing.
Yeah, they go pretty fast.
They go fast, yeah. So there we go. So let's dump the shrimp in with my gloved hand. By the way, I took the tail stuff was still on, and I took that off so you can eat it. You don't have to, but
Thank you very
it's just
much.
easier to eat. Yeah. There we go. Oh, boy, those look really, really good. And we're gonna salt and pepper that a little bit with Mr. Sergio here. Yeah. Oh, you're doing that. And I'm gonna have a link in that.
Yeah.
I don't advertise many things, but this stuff in fact I called them and asked them if I could be a part of advertising their stuff. It's that good. Wait till I show you their compound butter. Oh my goodness. I mean, you can make your own compound butter, but they just do such a good job. Why bother, kind of thing. Alrighty. Boy, is that nice. Now, while that's doing, let me finish that other half of the orange. I want to take that. And boy, one day I'm going to get a juicer, but this works okay.
You don't have a flat one that you can at least put it on?
No, I don't.
You need at least one of those.
Yeah, but I like those electric ones.
Oh, that's what we need, another electric appliance.
You can see where that was going, couldn't you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so there it is. So I'm going to add that juice here in just a second if I don't spill all of it out of there. Goodness sake. Getting a little sloppy here.
It's a good thing you're not using a blender, dear.
Yeah, well, we know what happens
we
there.
know that.
Yeah.
One day you'll see that.
Yeah. No, they will have seen it already.
Oh, they will?
Yeah, Alexa off. And while that's few more minutes of cooking, let me get these out of here and see how they're doing. Yeah, I'm going to go another 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're not
Alexa,
browning up fast.
do a 2-minute timer, please. You know what? I think that tray in there, that rack is too low, honestly.
It is too low.
Yeah.
Somebody
made me do that.
put that really low. Hey, you're going to leave me for a little bit. What am I going to cook while you're gone?
I don't know. You're going to have to figure it out. Go over to somebody's house for dinner.
I put out a bunch of requests.
Good.
Hints, big hints. My cook is gone.
Tell you what. I may come back and have forgotten everything I've learned.
No, you better do some cooking while you're gone.
We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, now that's sort of done, and what I want to do, I want to add this back in, cook it all together. All that juice, get it all in there.
Oh, I love anything with green olives.
Yeah. And I want to put the remainder of that orange juice, the other half, in there, and let this cook for about a minute. and that juice will thicken up a little bit, and that's exactly what we want. And this is a done meal. Once the potatoes are done, we're
Yeah,
ready
and
to
you
go.
could mix
Look at
up-
that. That was like 20 minutes.
Right, you could mix up other stuff. Like you could put,
Sure.
like if you didn't want the peppers, do some spinach or do.
You can do all sorts of stuff, absolutely.
Right.
But the peppers really make it. I mean, and they're not. It's not going to be a hot dish. It's
No.
got a flavor to it, a unique flavor. And the onions, red onions, they're great. Oh, doesn't that look good?
What's beeping over there?
Who knows? Anyhow, this is almost done, Sue.
What,
Let me
oregano?
choose it.
Oh.
No. What my salt is like. Here we go. Right, because I don't want to take a shrimp. Oh man. Oh man. That is so good. Alexa, off. These are gonna be done. Yeah, they're crispy.
Good,
They didn't get brown like I like them, but they're fine.
good. So,
So
we're gonna
let's turn
plate
this
it up.
off. I'm gonna plate
We'll
things
plate
up.
it up and show everybody.
All right, we're plating it up. Oh, doesn't this look good? Perfect midweek meal,
Well, it's a Monday.
and it's a Monday.
It goes fast though. If you had all the ingredients, man.
And all I did this morning, knew I was going to do this, is I took the shrimp out of the freezer and put them in the fridge and let them thaw.
They thaw so fast, so you could actually run them under
You could easily,
water,
yeah, absolutely wouldn't hurt.
and they would thaw really
Yeah.
fast. That's the nice thing about something like shrimp.
Love that juice on there too.
All
So
right.
there you go. Look at that, Susan. There is dinner for tonight.
Are we gonna try one quick?
No, let's just sit down and eat.
Oh, I want to try one.
Okay, here.
Just one shrimp.
All right.
I'd rather do that than.
This is yours then.
Okay.
I don't want you taking my shrimp.
I can't eat one of your shrimp.
No.
Mmm.
Good?
I love the juice.
I
the
do
orange.
too. The orange is just perfect in there. What a balance, you know. It's really good stuff.
Really, 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 really
You're
good.
about to drool. Good. All right, so do it. It's easy. It's quick. The recipe is linked here. Sergio's, the Golden Steer is actually the name of the company. It is the oldest steakhouse out in Las Vegas, and they do a number of seasonings. This is their regular salt and pepper seasoning with a little garlic, a little thyme, a little rosemary in there. Order that if you want. I mean, it's good stuff. I mean, it's just worth it. And I've tried all sorts of spices before. You know, people. I love this. I love this. So there you go.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Time for dinner.
All right. Bye bye now.